We're live. We're actually live.
Hello, everybody.
We're back. Okay, so we're on, we're off, we're in, we're out, we're here, we're there, we're everywhere. It sounds like a fucking Dr. Seuss
You never know
novel.
what's going to happen with us. We're so unpredictable. That's
Exactly.
why we're so cool.
The only thing that is real in this room right now is Kelley Jean's boobs.
Yes.
Live show for you. Yes, we are here at the Russell Industrial Center. Save the Russell. It could be our last show at the Russell. Hopefully not.
Bittersweet.
I know, we just unpacked. We got the great train up the
train.
street. We're gonna miss the train.
We might never hear the train again. It's
I know.
like, oh, this is crazy. The
Exactly.
Russell has been here for so long. There's so much history
know.
here.
There's so much drama going on, but we're gonna hold off on that for a little bit later on because we got
some guests.
Exactly.
Yes.
At the Russell, so let's figure out.
Got Sprague, photographers here.
He's done a lot of great stuff too, and I've seen some of his work, including the final photos possibly down here at the Russell.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll document history.
Exactly.
Eric Geiner.
Yeah.
And he brought his lovely wife.
Yes.
Lynn,
Yes.
Clark.
Lovely wife.
Geiner.
Yes.
And Beth Art Lindsay and music.
And we
And our favorite rock and roll band, Lavamoth, in the house with a brand new music video.
Check it out. That's right. Drifter, brand new from Lavamoth.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna miss Lavamoth. Our after parties was always with Lavamoth.
I know every time we would do a show, we would end up in the room and we would just listen to them jam every single week. Oh, well, hopefully, with enough backing and enough people to support this cause, it won't go down in the negative way that they want it to.
So we're
hashtag save the Russell.
That's right. We're gonna give it a lowdown a little bit later on what's going on. Right now, we currently are just existing.
That's
a good thing.
We're just flying
as
by.
what they're doing, they're renovating the place right now. So
Yes.
And we've got some good stuff going on this week too. Got some big parties. Everybody's getting all excited for this whole St. Patty's Day.
It's Detroit. There's always cool stuff going on.
Exactly. So we're going to start over there in Monroe. As you know, our good friend Rachel Lazar, she does the first Fridays over there. She's going to be doing the art walk again. So if you get a chance to walk around the art stuff going on
So
there.
she's the one that did that steampunk thing that I did.
Yeah. She's she
so
keeps
cool.
it going every month, obviously, every Friday, first Friday. Hence, first Friday. Maggotti's over there, Maggotti's Town Pub. They're going to be throwing the after party. So if you want to get on over there, 39 Monroe Street in Monroe, Michigan. You're familiar with it, I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we are. And so come on out. They got live music, cold drinks, first Friday. Think green, everybody. Think green. That Irish spirit's getting around to you.
So when I think green, I think of some other kind of green, but and medical goodness.
Live music by Records Influence, Earth Below Us, and Rachel Lazar.
Nice.
Great performance. So that is one thing you want to check out.
So what's the date on that one?
That is coming up, actually. You know what it is? It's the first Friday of March, so look that
Okay,
up.
the first Friday of
I think it's like, what is it?
Third.
Yes. Third.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the third of March.
All right, well, on March 4th, the Detroit Artist Ball at the Tangent Gallery.
Right.
Seems like something cool to do. It's the Mati, M-A-T-I group is putting this show on. It's just a celebration of Detroit music and fashion. They've got clothing from Happy Hookers Detroit and our buddy Stein.
Yeah.
Stein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got some stuff going on.
Yeah, they have spoken word. There's like art collaboration. Live performances by one of my all-time favorite local groups, Nina and the Buffalo Riders.
Oh, really?
Yes, I love them.
I
know. DJ sets by DJ Kyle Cole, DJ Tice, and the Nihilist.
The Nihilist, no kidding.
Yes.
Yeah, I just spoke with him. He's got some new music. I'm sure he's going to be debuting it out and about now. He actually was just talking to us to come possibly on the show here. So
They're going to have a
once again,
booth,
thank you.
photo booth, which will be fun. And tickets are only $5. Doors open at 7, and it's sponsored by Club FTs and Green Dot Stables. Isn't there where I brought you those wonderful hamburgers from? Green Dot Stables?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that is. I believe so.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have really good food. It's all like finger food, like little tiny hamburgers. I ate one with peanut butter on it. And it was pretty darn good.
Yummy. Holly Hawk's got something going on here. I think it's something with her company.
Anything she has going on is
Dead to Me
really
Records
cool.
and Calliope present Rogue Electro. Calliope.
Calliope?
Calliope. Maybe it is. Oh, it is Calliope. My fault. See? I'm still blind.
We'll leave it to the blonde chick to know.
She knows what the hell's going on. I certainly do too. Save the Russell.
Good
Rogue
thing.
Electro Swing and Cabaret, right there. That's got it all. You know, you got to get to
It's
the
got
event.
everything that I would want.
Rogue Electro
in the
Swing
morning.
and Cabaret.
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Sounds so cool.
And it's in Detroit. How cool is that? Come join us as we celebrate Rogue's new home in Detroit. Over there at the Northern Lights. It's a great place over there in Milwaukee.
Cool.
Featuring performances by Magenta Demure, who's been on the show before.
Mhm.
Leilani. Remember we saw Leilani the other night doing the
yes.
fire stuff? She's going to be there. And we're going to have some electro swing DJs. Mr. Automatic and Vortec is going to be there. We got resident DJ Pat Osiris. I believe I said that one, butchered his name, but still go on out there and check it out. There's no dress code, so you can go naked. But it does say in quotes, but feel free to dress up anyway.
You can wear the swinging outfits, you know, like some rockabilly or, you know,
Like maybe a top hat.
any experience I get to dress up, like I love that.
Absolutely. So dress up. There's going to be dancing. Everybody likes cocktails and fun. And fun. That's the main thing. It's going to be fun.
It's always fun.
Always
So
fun.
Northern Lights.
Over there at Northern Lights.
$5.
Yeah, $5. Once again,
Good
$5.
cheap party.
This is insanity. It's no wonder why artists are going broke in this town because they're getting thrown out on their ass because they can't afford Royal Oak or Ferndale, and you're only paying them $5 at their shows. And look at all this talent you're getting for $5.
Yes.
Like you're getting $200 worth of talent for $5. Once again, it's at Northern Lights. I said it's not Milwaukee. It's Baltimore.
Okay.
It's on Baltimore. Yeah.
All right, so on March 2nd, which would be
Thursday,
Yep, this Thursday, Mickey Avalon.
Who the hell is Mickey? Avalon?
Yes, he's at St. Andrews Hall.
All right.
Mickey Avalon. How would you even explain Mickey Avalon? He's like a glam, white Jewish glam rapper,
rocker.
kind of.
Right.
Yeah, he's cool. I go dance on stage for him
I know.
one
I
of his
saw
shows,
that.
and he's cool as shit. And his show's cool as shit. Everybody who's there recites all the lyrics and stuff. Like everybody loves Mickey Avalon, and it's at St. Andrews Hall. 2 days from now, it starts at 8:30 to 11:30, and concert with concertwith.me is when you can get, or where you can get your tickets. It's probably, it doesn't say if it's all ages, but I would imagine it's probably like 18 and up.
Right.
But Mickey Avalon!
Go see him.
I ran into, last time I was there, I ran into that guy right there, and I ran into Danielle Krug. She was there, she
Really?
jumped up on stage. Oh yeah, she slipped a note into Mickey Avalon's pocket. On
Really?
stage. Oh yeah.
I didn't say Danielle.
I know. You know what? We'll have to have her on the show
Yeah, we will have to find
to
out.
tell us what that
I'm
note
sure
said.
it was something very wacky knowing Danielle.
I love her. What a great girl she is. I miss her.
So now there used to be the Hamtramck, what is it, the blowout? No, they don't have
The
the blowout. They
blowout?
used to have the blowout like in Hamtramck, like right around this time. But now they don't have the blowout like going on like, in this area. Like it happens now. The blowout happens when it's warmer now. I think it's
Okay.
So just so you know, they have the Hamtramck Music Festival going on though this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's the 4th annual one, so you know it's going to be good because they really got their stuff together. It's 4 years in the running, and by the looks of it, they have over 6. Well, no, they actually had 21 bars involved, and I'll just name some of the bars: Baker Streetcar, Bang Sui, Bumbos.
Bumbo.
That's right, Bumbos, Cafe 123, Detroit Threads, Hamtramck Corner Bar, Hamtramck Public Library. These are all the places that you can go and you're going to hear great quality music. They probably got over 200 bands.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's
they got
a lot of
there's like
bars in
Painted
here.
Ladies Paychecks. They've got the PLVs going to be involved. Number 6, number 10, the Polish Sea League. You know how you get down there and get totally drunk.
The
down
Loving
there.
Touch is not on this list?
Well, because the Loving Touch is in Ferndale.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why. But that's okay.
I've never been there.
You can exactly. You haven't been there. You would think it would be probably a Hamtramck. That
Right.
would seem like that kind of place because of the Painted Ladies. But yes.
I lived in Hamtramck.
What's that?
I used to live in Hamtramck.
Oh yeah?
When I was 18, I lived in Hamtramck. The whole town just smells like a kielbasa. You walk around and you're just like,
Courtesy of
it
Kowalski.
smells so good.
Right. Courtesy of Kowalski's. Get your wristband for the event. It's only $10. Now, they have like a whole slew of bands, entertainers. Mike Clark's going to be on it. Just a bunch of people. So what we did is we have a special events page on ch313.tv. Now, if you go to that special events page, we have all the bands listed that are going to be on the Hamtramck Music Festival week. So make sure you check it out. You don't have to sit in that chair. You can sit in one of these chairs. That's the magic chair.
We need
We want you to
WD-40
be
for that
comfortable.
chair.
So
It's got an alarm on it.
grab yourself a chair. There's a bunch of chairs.
Yeah, there's other chairs.
I gotta be a gentleman.
Totally other
Once
chairs.
again, it's happening this weekend. It's all weekend long. It's over there at Hamtramck. Every bar, every space, you're going to know about it. You're not going to want to miss out on the minute of fun, so make sure you get there. Hamtramck, I like Hamtramck. And everybody's celebrating, what, Fat Tuesday over there today?
Punchkis.
Punchkis.
Is that just something that happens here, or do people
No, I think
like
that
all
happens.
over the world eat
Is that going on?
punchkis today, or is it just
Today's
kind
the
of
day.
Today's
I
the
mean,
day.
but is it
Yep.
just like a Michigan thing, or does it
Punchkis
happen
are
all over?
Michigan things.
It's Fat Tuesday, baby.
Yeah, it goes
Celebration everywhere, but
Mardi
Punchkis
Gras.
are Michigan.
Okay, Marty.
Punchkis.
You know, I don't even think I've ever eaten a punchki before.
Me
Well,
either.
you're a kid.
I know they're like a big jelly donut,
But
right?
it's small.
Well, now,
So-
see, that's the thing, though. They've
You go to
extended
Smalls,
it.
they're loaded.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it started off as like jelly, but now they've extended it because I went to like the guy, like the Detroit Donut over here.
Yeah.
They've got the layout. They got like the Boston cream, the cream filled,
Ooh.
everything just to put you straight into a heart attack.
Mm.
So whatever you need,
Sounds delicious.
you go get yourself that punchkis.
Punchkis.
Get fat.
All right, so on March 11th is the Whiz Bang. I just like saying it. Whiz Bang.
Whiz Bang.
Theater in Detroit.
Yeah.
It's also at the Tangent Gallery.
Okay.
It's hosted by Pinch and Squeal and Whiz Bang.
Nice.
It says there's ridiculous antics and there's jugglers, acrobats, professional misbehaviors.
Professional
best-
misbehaviors right there.
The
Stop.
best in sleight of hand magicians, spine-tingling sideshow, cabaret circus, you name it.
Did you feel me grab your ass?
Wow.
I'm one of those sliders. I'm one of those
You are
sleight of hand.
You
See?
are damn good.
I know. Did you see that? I'm a sleight of hand magician sometimes.
Amazing.
Okay.
But they do have a website. It's
You
whizbangtheater.com.
just want to say whiz bang.
Whizbang, it's so much fun. WIZBANG theater, not with the ER, with the RE, because they're fancy.
That's right.
WizBangtheater.com. It says, it's hosted by Pinch and Squeal. They're a musical neo-vaudeville duo that brings you whimsical hilarity, cliched sentimentality, knee-jerk patriotism, and old wheeze jokes.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. It sounds cool. They have the Puddles Pity Party. I've heard of that before. It just seems like a really wild, weird, good, fun time. So I recommend that.
Cool.
Definitely.
You got our weather ready to go there, my friend?
It's-
Okay, we're gonna go to that in a
Waiting
second.
up.
You know what's happening?
What?
Almost in less than 30 days. Hash Bash! Yeah, we'll be there. There's all kinds of good things happening at the Monroe Street Fair and at Hash Bash. You want to get there early at the Diag. Get your Diag on and just move throughout the day. You know, it's going to be kind of weed infested all day long.
You
They're
know,
gonna
I get
have all
angry
kinds-
because they do it so
Why?
early every
Well,
year.
I know.
I'm a stoner and I don't get up until noon.
There are certain rituals.
I mean, you know,
that stoners should break
Just
by getting up early. and
Stay
going
up
and check
from
out
the night before.
that's why I miss it every year because I sleep through it.
The
I'm
Diag
too
is very
stoned to
important.
get there.
Exactly. It's very important to make sure you get out there if you can. The earlier the better. All kinds of bands will be playing. Once again, if you go to our favorite website, monroestreetfair.com, they'll have a whole list of who's going to be there and all kinds of bands and stuff like that. And right now, we've got to go check out the weather. I think our man Crouton, Zig Zagular, he's got that report on what's going to be going on over there at the Hash Bash when it comes down to weather. Let's take it away right now to Zig Zagular.
Hey, it's Crouton from the Zig Zagular Spectacular. Giving you the weather report. Alright, check it out. It's mostly sunny. There's clouds roll in. More clouds roll in, which leads us up to a half mile of visibility. Woo! It's cloudy. You know it's definitely cloudy. Woo! So, and now for the hashtag Future Cast! This is the 5-day that leads up to the hashtag People Person Ann Arbor. And as you can see, we have plenty of sunny skies and highs every day. So get out there and enjoy hashtag. Because I'll be there! Yeah! Alright! So, take it back to 313 Studios with Kelley and VJ. It's snow smoke music. God damn, smoke shit. Smoked out.
Well, it's looking kind of cloudy.
It's looking a little bit smoggy
Yeah,
out there.
it's going to be a smoggy, hazy kind of day over there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zig Zagular. Crouton giving us
Yeah.
the what's up there. For a hashtag.
Baby!
I like that future cast. We got the 5-day cloudy outlook with a little sun, but it's actually going to be nice, though.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for. So we got a couple more big events here.
Okay, on March 4th at the Masonic Temple in Detroit, we got Bobby Brown next,
Woo.
Kelly Price, and Drew Hill. It's
Uh-oh.
gonna be soulful. It's gonna be good. I just watched the New Edition story. It was like a 3-part movie thing that they did.
They actually have enough
on BET.
information on New Edition.
Oh my god, it was so good. It was like,
Wow.
yes, I was so happy that I
For
watched
3
it because
days?
it was so good. I didn't watch it like all 3 days in a row. I have the Amazon Fire Stick. So I
Well,
watched
everybody's
it.
got to have that. you know.
Yeah. But Bobby Brown, yeah, he was a trip. He gave him all kinds
Oh, that's right.
He gave him all kinds of issues.
Not bad.
With band and stuff like that. But yeah, if you like R&B music, this is a
What was
really
one of the
good
craziest things Bobby Brown did? Was he caught in, like,
He
in the middle
dropped
of the street?
cocaine during the middle of his show on the MTV Music Awards. He drops a bag of cocaine.
Wasn't he the guy
And you
that
can
was in the
clearly
road?
see it fly out of his pocket, and then he reaches down and grabs it and puts it back in his pocket like live on stage.
Nice.
But no, he was arrested numerous times for all
Okay.
kinds of stupid
I thought
shit.
he was in the road one day screaming at people. Didn't they catch him doing
No,
that?
that was Britney Spears.
Oh, okay. Somebody was in the road. I know that. They're like, man, we just can't have that. I
No,
don't
they
think-
found him in a car with like 2 girls. He was probably still not, maybe even a teenager, but they couldn't find him the next day in the tour bus when they looked in the parking lot. He was in this car all coked out with these 2 girls. They were like going down on him and stuff like that. Yeah.
You're my
Bobby
inspiration,
Brown
brother.
is a rock star.
Fuck yeah, you're my inspiration, brother.
Yeah.
All right, over at the Token Lounge this Sunday night, we have a benefit for Lisa Hurt and Phil James. They're raising money to help them save their house, I guess, county property taxes. Kind of like a Blues Brothers thing going on there. So we got a lot of people stepping up over there coming out on Sunday. Halloween. Remember Halloween? Local favorites here?
Mhm.
Yep, they're going to be there. We got featuring Lisa Hurt. Drugstore Cowboys are going to be there. We got Calling Her Ghost and Panic or Pain. The money obviously is going to be going towards Lisa and Phil to get this thing all sorted out. And so they're offering a $10 donation. So once again, it's Sunday. It's a good cause. Token Lounge, always a good time. And Halloween, they're cool. I love them. Hey
Nice.
guys, yeah.
Alright, so on March 2nd, this is like for all you geeks out there like me, they're having Harry Potter trivia
Oh my
at the Cladoff. I think that's how you say that, right?
Right.
I'm Irish and I still don't even
Oh.
Cladoff.
What up?
I'm Irish and I don't even know how to pronounce that, which I should. It's in Livonia. It's from 8 to 10 p.m. If you are into Harry Potter,
Oh my God, yes.
You
I
could-
have all his records.
gather the muggles together. You could go and win some prizes, some money. They're also handing out free Crown Royal vanilla samples with the purchase of
Oh, well, there you go.
Guinness.
Now,
Yeah.
see, now that's the whole thing right there. What was that one more time again?
Free Crown Royal vanilla sample with the purchase of a 20-ounce Guinness. Ooh,
Oh,
I could
whatever.
imagine like pouring that in it would actually make Guinness taste pretty good. Maybe they'll have butter beer. That'd be awesome! You guys have no idea what I'm
No.
talking about. All right, well, I'm a Harry Potter fan. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think it'd be fun. And I live near there. So, hey, if I'm feeling squirrely, I might go up there and try to win some stuff. You know?
There you go. So you can dress up as Harry Potter?
I'm sure if you're really into it, you
I'm
could.
sure there will be.
Like a whole bunch of adult, like, people dress like Harry Potter, but they're all, like, in their 40s and shit. It's something that, no, like, my son, you know, he's grown now, but every year we really look forward to going and seeing Harry Potter on the day that it came out. We would wait in line and, like, get all excited about it. So it was a big part of our life, so.
Hey.
So yeah, I love Harry
It's
Potter.
a good way to reconnect with the family, is what she said.
Yeah.
Even if they're dysfunctional.
Yeah. And my son's 21 now. I could take him to the bar and we could compete against each other.
There you go, man. That's the whole thing. It's the competition between mother and son when it comes to drinking. Who's going to win? I'm thinking, Mom.
For every question you get wrong, I have to do a shot and vice versa.
Imagine how much fun you could have.
Or what?
This just in, on May 13th, Fashion, Art, Whimsy, and Music will be doing a gig over there at the Blind Spot Studios at the Russell Industrial Center on May 13th. It's starting off at 7 p.m. It's going to be the event of events. Once again, do not miss out on it. Hopefully we'll still be here. I think we will. I think we're going to be able to convince them that it's a good thing. Sounds like. Speaking of Yak, everybody knows who Yak is. If you don't know who Yak is, you make sure you find out about Yak. On Sunday, they're going to be playing, over there at the Bottom Line Coffee House. That's on 3rd Street in Detroit. And Yak will be performing, and he's good friends of ours. And if you don't know about Yak, go on once again, ch313.tv, and you can actually check out a cool little sample of what Yak does and their type of music, and they're very interesting, and they're a lot of fun, and they're our good friends who are actually here in the Russell. But they had to move out. Boom!
I have one more.
Okay.
One more event. It just sounded like something completely cool that I would enjoy. So, it's called Circus 1903.
Okay.
It's March 14th through the 19th. And it's at the Fisher Theater. And they basically, it's the producers of The Illusionist, that movie The Illusionist.
Okay.
Anybody?
I thought there was a I know there's a movie. I mean, there's a TV show, right?
The Illusionists have teamed up with the award-winning puppeteers from Warhorse to present a thrilling turn of this century's circus spectacular.
Right.
It's sensational puppetry puts elephants back in the ring as never before seen. So they have these big, they're puppets, but they look mechanical.
Right.
And it's very steampunk looking,
Cool.
according to the commercial and stuff.
Wow,
It looked really
good.
cool.
When is that
I
again?
mean, that is, it's March 14th through the 19th.
Wow, that does sound very interesting.
Yep. And tickets on March 14th are only $19.03, courtesy of Local 4. Use the code WDIP when you buy the tickets.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, we got something coming up. We'll talk about that when you come up, though. Yeah, we'll bring that up when you come up for sure. Because I'm blind and I can't really read all that, but we'll definitely talk about that when you come up for sure. Something about we got the Dick Wagner thing coming up in the section. I think it's in the 2nd or 3rd year? Something like that.
Third
year. Yeah. So yeah, Lynn, when she comes up, we'll talk about it. So, what did you think there about the Oscars? Your thing got pumped in the end.
Well, you know.
La La Land.
I
Actually am looking at this as almost like an inside job kind of thing, but we won't talk about that. It's kind of weird. All of a sudden they're like, hey.
I mean, this has happened frequently, though. Like,
I
this
know.
happened with Steve Harvey at the, what was it, the Miss America or Universe or whatever.
Steve was probably drinking.
No, they handed him the wrong card. And then on live,
Faye Dunaway was blind.
Publicity stunt.
I think
mean,
it's
on
so.
live television, they hand them the wrong card. They open it up and they announced the wrong movie. Personally, I tried to watch that movie last night. The one that won Best Picture, Moonlight.
Mm-hmm. Moonlight, yes.
But I was pretty drunk and I fell asleep within 10
Oh.
minutes. So I gotta totally try to rewatch this movie again. But La La Land was, I've said it before, just spectacular. So good. I wish they would have won.
So, you know me, I don't really watch TV. I don't have a TV, so I happen to be in a bar forced to watch TV. And one of the local bartenders, she was playing the Oscars. And the thing that I notice is like, you ever notice how when they get up on stage, whenever the winner is, he's like so cordial to the losers, like, oh, you know, I really want to thank all the people that were losers. I would just get up there and say, you're a loser, man. You lost. I got the trophy. I don't care. My movie's the best. You just don't do that, do you? You got to be cordial to the losers.
Well, I mean, unless you're Kanye West.
Well, then exactly. I'd be like Kanye West. I'd be
Straight
honored.
up,
I'd be
you
like,
know what
I
I'm
won the
saying?
prize. You
Kanye West
lost.
can get away
You're a
with
bunch of losers. I'm a winner. None of this bullshit like, oh, I'm really, you know, I'm really sorry that you lost. Whatever. You're a loser. Go to the party, man. Go hang out with, like, you know, Elton John. You know what you're here for. Andrew Dice Clay's going to be partying with you later. That's just me. That was my commentary for the night. Speaking of it,
It's like Springer's final thought almost. It was pretty epic.
It was very good. Okay, so take the cake, Pisces, B-Days, and jam out number 2. It's going to happen at Simon's, all right? And you're going to recognize a lot of these names. Celebrating with Bake Low. Oh, yeah. UGA is going to be there. They got all kinds of things happening, raffles, merchandise, live performances, live comedy. We're going to get to that in a second. So we've got UGA, we've got Bake Low, we got Originals, and we got DC, we got Campfire and Connection, we got KPZ and Z Diesel. All this is going to go down at Simon's. It's going to go down.
All of our friends.
All of our friends, yeah, exactly.
Most of them have been on the show before.
Exactly, but the guy that I was actually most amazed by is this guy Josh O'Brien. This is
Josh
gonna go,
O'Brien!
Yeah, it's going down this Thursday.
He's definitely
Josh, yeah, exactly. So I had to get the what's up on this because I told him I'd give him a shout out, make sure he's actually going to be at this event. So he said he'd be kind enough to take a call real quick.
Really?
Yeah.
We can
So
call Josh O'Brien right
I'm gonna
now?
find out. Yeah, right now. We're gonna give him a call real quick out there in California, see what's going on. I want to find out if this
We
is
don't have a
actually
phone
true
call.
or not, man. Because I was like, wait a minute, what the heck's he doing on here?
Hold that up to the mic.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get what's going on here. So once again, if you get there at 9 o'clock, it's gonna only be $8, but if you get there after, it's gonna be 10. And Josh, where are you, brother?
You better turn it up.
This is about as up as we're gonna get. He's not gonna answer now. Watch. He's probably out there doing something.
He's out there like singing.
What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Are you there?
Josh?
Did I lose you? Uh-oh, I think I lost it.
Hello?
Playing with your phone.
Oh. Josh. There you are.
There you are.
Josh. Hello. There you are. Here you are. How are you?
Right now, I'm just getting ready to do a spot in Hollywood, actually in the Valley.
Well, look at you go, big baller.
Yeah. What's this now? I hear you're coming into Allen Park this weekend. Was it Saturday?
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. So, like, basically, it's a birthday party, and there's gonna be a lot of people playing, and it'll be pretty fun.
Yeah, we got the list in front of us. A lot of names that we recognize for sure.
Now, if you guys are not familiar who we're on the phone with, it's Josh. He was a CB, but now he's a retired CB, and he's out there doing a comedy thing. And what's this, man? You got a radio show going on out there now? You still doing that, or did you get thrown off?
Yeah, I mean, here, like, what I do is, like, FM 95.5 KLS. I basically, like, I'm like a Where's Waldo rock and roll out here.
Got it.
I drag the RV around and stuff like that, and then they gotta go find me. And, you know, I'll ask silly questions like, hey, I don't know, like,
Like radio things.
Somewhere, where would it be? Yeah, the jungle, of course, you know, or something like that.
Do you actually wear the red and white striped shirt?
No, not like that.
I'm
But I'm pretty right. You're definitely giving me wardrobe ideas.
Right. So now you're aware of what comedy club you at tonight?
PD's Place, it's in Tarzana.
One more time?
PD's Place?
Oh, okay.
Petey's, please?
Yeah. You still doing the comedy store?
Yeah, man, that's the thing, man. And it's just, now I'm retired from the military, just working for the radio stations is pretty fun. Like, in between doing the rock and roll stuff, and then also, Dr. Drew, everybody knows who that guy is.
Yeah.
I think
Well, good to hear you're doing all right, Josh, and we look
Yeah.
forward to maybe checking you out this Saturday night over there at Simon's in Allen Park, man. Have a safe trip. How long you staying for, man?
I'm just going to be around for about 4 days.
Oh, no kidding. Hey, man, we'll have to connect.
And don't hate everybody in Ohio. I think that there's some like
Gotcha. Well, it's live, so you just let everybody know. So, well, anyways, well, man, like I said, it's good to talk to you. We just want to double check here, you know, coming in out of California, so it must be a pretty big show after all. So we'll make sure we get people out there. So once again, it's Simon's this Saturday night. Josh is gonna be here. Thanks a lot, Josh. Hey, man, were you upset by the Oscars, bro? Were you sad that La La Land didn't win? Are you gonna protest? Are you gonna protest that La La Land didn't win the Oscar?
I didn't even really watch that.
I didn't think so. Anyways, brother.
The movie I wanted to win was Range 15, and they didn't even talk about that.
Exactly. All right, man. Well, like I said, take care. We'll be looking for you out there, and hopefully this weekend we'll catch up with you, man.
Bye, brother. Later.
Take
Bye,
care.
Josh. Woo!
Once again, our good friend Joshua Bryan out there. Yeah, he retired from the military now. He can hang out and party with us now. It's all good. So I'm sure his jokes are getting better now. So that's about it. I think we got it all covered. I think there was one more thing we did want to mention before we go to Kelley Jean's music
so
video.
sad.
Yep. So.
Oh my goodness. Just, you know, we've lost a couple very special people, you know, in the artistic community
Yeah.
that everybody knows recently. Mike McPherson, he's a longtime partner of my friend Zaina. You would have seen them at the Tangent Gallery numerous times.
Yep.
They would do all the erotica balls. He was an artist. Just a good friend of many people. He passed away. And we also, earlier today, we lost a good friend of ours who's been on the show maybe a couple times.
Yep.
We've done numerous events with Ryan Rigger Lucas. He lost his battle to pancreatic cancer earlier today, and he fought really, really hard, and it was difficult to see just his battle and just watch it go down, and everybody was rooting for him, and you know what, he's flying high with the angels.
Yeah.
So maybe he's gonna tie some of them up and swing them around a little bit. You know, he was very well known for his roping and bondage skills, and he was at our Triple Expo party. You know, he was a featured entertainer there, and just a great guy in general. And he's gonna be very missed. And we love you, Rigger Lucas. Rest in peace,
And we love you today, gentlemen. Mike.
Mike and Rigger.
Cancer does suck.
Cancer sucks.
Anyways, so we're going to press on. We've got some drama-filled stuff here at the Russell Industrial Center. We're going to try to make light of it. But right now, we're going to break away. We're going to check out Kelley Jean's music video, You Better Get It Up, that was filmed right here at the Russell. Right here at the Russell. When we come back with Lynn, she's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on around here and her big event coming up real soon at the Russell Industrial Center. We're going to stick around. We're not leaving. We might as well.
So you
can't
better
just kick
you
us.
better
You can't kick us out of Detroit. You can't kick us out of Detroit.
State the artist.
Exactly. Hit it.
If you wanna be my baby, if you wanna be my baby, you better get it up, 'cause we're gonna get it on tonight. You better get it up, 'cause we're gonna get it on tonight. And we're
And
back.
we are back.
How did you like that sexy video?
Once again, filmed here live at the Russell Industrial Center, and as you can see,
we had
there's
a whole crew. We
I know.
like renegaded in here. Like we honestly didn't even have permission. We had like those huge cameras on the cranes
Yeah.
and like
massive amount of
lighting
lights.
and nobody said anything.
And then we threw an
Nobody
after
yelled at
party.
us. It was
We had
crazy.
an aftercast party.
No, the whole thing was a party.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
We had that stuff called we had Donkey Punch,
Yeah.
which is vodka, lemonade, and beer.
And then we made a video, and that was it. How'd
Everybody
you
was
like it?
so drunk, it was awesome.
It was. But that was the thing, though. Is like it was great that we have an opportunity with a space such as this
Yeah.
to be able to shoot music videos, and I think we brought.
A
every
lot of
element-
music videos have been shot. Tons
Oh,
of
yeah.
music videos have been shot here. Like Josie, what would you say? Golden.
Golden
Josie
Skull.
Face who just changed her
changed
name.
her name to Golden Skull.
Golden
and,
Skull shot.
and Josie Pace is an artist that I discovered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. And as we know, she shot her music video here. One of her music videos here.
She's amazing.
In
I think
Scott's
both of
Rep
them.
Studio.
I think both of them
Like
were
Scott,
shot
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So see, there you go. So there's all kinds of activity always happening around here, and
People do
sadly,
photo shoots and music
Yeah.
videos and you know it's just that kind of a building.
it is.
You know.
It's an artistic building, and sadly, we've come into some drama here.
Mhm.
You've kind of been wrapped around it. I've seen some of the posts. You've actually sent something. Is that correct to the mayor and stuff like that, or somebody?
Because of what I do, I'm a little bit connected. I worked as
Tell a little bit about what you do, real quick.
I've worked as a fashion scout in the international fashion community for about 30 years, so I'm a little bit connected in New York, LA, and internationally with some people that can help. So I've reached out to them, but for years I've done concerts and benefits here at the Russell to benefit different charities. Our last show was for the Children's Miracle Network
Mm-hmm.
on behalf of the Dick Wagner Fund, which has a concert coming up on
March 3rd.
March 3rd
Yep.
at Motor City Soundstage. So don't miss that. Get your tickets for that. But back in on October 1st, we raised a little over $8,000 for the Dick Wagner Association, and they put music therapy programs into children's hospitals.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing great work here. I had over 100 artists in the show between models, actors, singers, dancers, designers. We pulled in over 300 people out of the community and the suburbs. We had people fly in from Texas, from New York, from Washington, D.C., and from Chicago to be part of the show, and that will all be lost if we lose the Russell.
Right.
So I
So,
reached out to my
If somebody
network.
was watching, just say who Dick Wagner is. and why
Dick
he
Wagner
has a
was
memorial.
Dick Wagner was one of the biggest artists that has ever come out of Detroit. He wrote everything that Alice Cooper sang.
Right.
He was who we listened to when Kiss was on stage, and they were doing all of their dramatics. It was actually Dick Wagner playing bass backstage. He and his partner, manager and best friend, who put together the Dick Wagner Fund after we lost Dick, Susie Michelson. Susie literally walked the Jackson 5 into Berry Gordy and introduced them.
Wow.
And they produced this huge show along with Marshall Block from Reel to Reel Productions, who's an amazing music producer. And Marshall hooked me up with Howard Hertz, who's a huge entertainment lawyer here in town, and he is a sponsor of the Dick Wagner Show,
Right.
which we raised money for his firm. So on Saturday night, Howard helped us and all the artists kind of have a think tank and went to the city, and he's helping us try to change the course of what's happening.
Awesome. That's great, because like
That's
I said,
really
he's
cool.
been in the community a long time, doing the Detroit Music Award for many, many years.
Exactly.
So he understands it, and that's what we're just trying to say. Is a lot of people, if you're not familiar with what's going on down here, they have decided to shut the Russell down because of some building and code issues. And we have been down at the city, and other people have been getting involved, and obviously starting to get other, we'll say just larger connections involved, because we feel that there's certain things that can be fixed, and we won't have to be, they basically told us we gotta shut down our businesses. And it doesn't not have only an effect on our businesses, but as you can see, it's kind of extensive because you have stuff going on in the community.
Yeah, we
so
bring in,
Yeah.
our shows bring in over 300 people from the suburbs, from all over the area. These people need to stay in area hotels, they eat in restaurants. I mean, it's damaging the Detroit economy if we lose the space. I couldn't afford to do these fundraisers in another space because the rent would exceed the amount of money that we could raise.
Right.
And kind of what's happening is the owners of the building are in conflict with the city. I won't get into a lot of the politics, but the artists are being used as pawns in their chess game of trying to bring the building into compliance because they want their money for licensing. So without any thought of what would happen to the hundreds of artists that are here, some of us have been here for 30 to 40 years. We have glass blowers, we have furniture makers who can't move out of the building. And they had no regard for any of us. They used us as leverage to try to motivate the owner of the Russell to come into compliance. And that's just not right. You don't use people. They promised us communication, that hasn't happened.
Mm-hmm.
They promised us a lot of things. Tomorrow there is a court date. We still don't have the time of when that happens because a lot of us would like to go, but we're all hanging in the balance of what is decided tomorrow if we can continue to do business here at the Russell.
Yeah.
And all of us are willing to do whatever it takes, but the city is still using us to a degree as pawns in their game against the owner of the Russell and trying to collect the fines and fees for certificates of occupancy, and they're using code violations and the fire in Oakland, California to try to rally the community against us and against the owner. And this building is not in jeopardy of burning down. It's a concrete building that has been here since like the turn of the century. I think this was originally a Studebaker factory. I mean,
Yeah, it was actually
it's-
built by Albert Kahn.
yeah, I mean,
And
we're not gonna burn down.
he actually built this building with fire in mind. They went to a new type of construction. It used to be wood, and his architectural firm, him and his brother, actually built concrete and steel buildings. And this was the factory, and it's housed many different things. It's also been they used to build bombers here. Ironically, as a twist
World
of
War
fate,
II, correct? Yeah.
Ironically, probably about 30 years ago, or maybe a little less, Leanna Helmsley used to run the building. You remember who Leanna Helmsley?
Really?
Yeah, Leanna Helmsley was the
Leona.
Leona Helmsley, yes. Yeah. The famous tax evader. She actually owned this for a bit of time. And then Dennis brought it over. Now, I will say this, and this is really the most important thing. Where were these people before? When people like us were moving into I mean, would you say, oh, I'm going to Detroit to open up my business? Most people would be like, you're crazy.
We've
What
been
do you-"
here since 2005.
Exactly. So most people would say, what are you doing opening up a business and it looks like an abandoned building? Yet we've been here so long and making it work, and the building of just the eclectic people and the hub of people between photographers, people such as yourself doing events.
Glass blowers.
Yeah, glass blowers. I mean, there's just so many people, and including ourselves as a TV station. I found it a great thing to move to this building because it was going to help us network and build upon all the people that were actually in this building.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. And it's a crime. I don't think the city really bargained for what they got when they had their initial meeting and the artists all came down. I really think they thought that this building was full of hippies that made necklaces out of beads.
Right.
And what they found is that they had major craftsmen, artisans, businesses, charity, shows, photographers.
Yeah.
I mean, we're serious business people that happen to make our living in the arts.
Yep.
And to use us as a pawn to try to bring this business owner into compliance is wrong on so many levels that it makes me sick to my stomach.
Right.
And they're finally, we think, possibly compromising tomorrow and giving us some time, but to tell almost 200 artisans that they have to be out in 2 days is, one, not legal. And so they hid behind the fact that they were saving our lives from fire, but yet there are 3 businesses that got their own certificates of occupancy that have been allowed to stay. So that theory does not hold water. It is completely a political ploy, and they're using us as their pawns in their big chess game to get their fees. So the city seems to have gotten a heart. Thank you, the city of Detroit. We're counting on you tomorrow to make the right decision and find in favor of all of the artists, because Detroit doesn't need another black eye. We've had plenty of those.
And it's like all of a sudden, you've already got, you have now gang painting all over the downstairs. When this building, and this is the one thing I do want to mention, is like when this building was occupied by people, it kept this building from becoming like the Packard plant. They should be sending us a thank you card. I mean, there was people that are actually trying to make this work out. As soon as the gangs heard about this place, and they're all watching the news, as soon as they heard it's going to be vacated, the 3rd floor now, it's all it is. It's all a gang, all
Really?
gang painting. Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
it's gone down from artwork to gang painting and stuff like that.
Jeez.
And it's terrible. It's like, here you are, you have businesses, you have artists that want to move forward, that are creative. You want to keep gangs out of the city, and there you go. Now they've got an open building for them to come in and do their little thing.
My
Now,
shows brought in restaurants like Baco out of Southfield, who's a 5-star restaurant. Luciano Del Signore is one of the top chefs in the country, and he was one of our biggest sponsors for one of our shows. When you're bringing people like that into this space, and all of his colleagues and clients and friends and family, we are bringing the suburbs into Detroit. So for the city to do something like this, it's kicking themselves in the proverbial, I won't say it out loud because I have parents watching.
Balls.
But it's true though. I mean,
it's not good business.
it's not. And the
part
thing
of the
is
city
like,
of Detroit.
it's like here
It's
you
just
are,
not
you
good business.
decided to take a chance in the city when a lot of people wouldn't take the chance in the city. And let's 2005 or even before, you know, these are all people that you see this big renovation going on in the city. Those people are late. They came way a long time ago. Here's people that said, yeah, I'm going to take my business and I'm going to move it to the city of Detroit. And most people are relatives who say, you're crazy, man. Why are you doing that? No, because I believe in Detroit. I always have. This was a great opportunity for myself and yourself as a business to be able to survive in business and be able to do things and have a great working space to work in. And that's a lot of the reason why we even moved our TV studio in here. Because one, not only are we going to thrive, but we're going to be able to give people jobs, and other people are going to be able to thrive.
And we
Because
would
we're
have
gonna
been
be
able
able
to
to
meet
afford it.
so many people in here that
Yeah.
we could have on the show and they could talk about their crafts and
Exactly.
we just started. We were so excited.
Yep.
you
And
know?
if the city tomorrow finds in the right sense and gives the artists a chance, one of the biggest, and the cup is half full, and I'm silver lining girl, and this has united all of the artists in the building. I mean, we have kind of just passed each other in the parking lot in the stairwells and said hello, and all of a sudden, all of us know each other. I would like to invite the two of you to be part of my next show.
Let's talk a little bit
Wednesday.
about
Yes.
that.
It's Mother's
A little
Day
more
weekend.
positive stuff here.
It's
yeah.
Mother's Day weekend. It is
May
May
13th, right?
13th,
Okay.
which is a Saturday. We'll start at 7. It's an amazing evening. We have a live auction. The last show we auctioned off a guitar signed by Bob Seger, a guitar from Kid Rock. We raised over $8,000 for the Children's Miracle Network to put music therapy into children's hospitals to save children's lives.
There you go.
It's a phenomenal
and
program.
this is going to happen here.
It's going to happen here as long as the city rules in our favor
See?
tomorrow.
Look at this. It's like, that's the other thing. These are the domino effects that they don't even see. I mean, all this extension to all these different communities and all the things we're doing. I think we were talking to the glass blowers downstairs, and they had brought it up in the city the other day. They're like, we go out to the schools, or we bring children from the schools
They
to learn
teach
about,
here in the building.
to teach glass blowing to these kids. And that's amazing to be able to do that. And they don't have to. But they do, because
No.
that's how much people care about the city of Detroit. And those are the things that is not covered in the media. Definitely, you know, I feel like even when we go down to the council meetings, just like you say, they think it's a bunch of artists sitting there with their little hat on the side, and they're painting a little thing, or, you know, smoking their little cigarette and doing their little thing. It's not like that. It's really
Yeah.
more artist business.
Yes.
And what better place to network and be able to, as an artist, to be able to be around that atmosphere.
Our last show, we had kids ages like 10 till mid-20s, and they got an opportunity. We had a live band on stage. It was all live music with fashion, with singers, with dancers, and they had the opportunity to perform with the legendary David Winans from the Winans family. I mean, to give young artists the opportunity to learn and work with major celebrities in our community. Susie Michelson, that put the show together, is Alice Cooper's best friend. Like Dick Wagner, who the show that's coming up on March 23rd, he wrote everything that Alice sang. So to cut this off at it's
Right at the
just
feet.
wrong on so many levels.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing so many good things and bringing so many people together and educating the young people in the arts as to how to make a career in the arts. And
Right.
that's what Detroit is becoming known for. I mean, we are the Motor City, we are the Music City, we are the center for Motown. And on that note, the Dick Wagner Show, Berry Gordy was introduced to the Jackson 5 by the founder of the show, Susie Michelson. So at its core, what happens here at the Russell is what Detroit is all about.
Exactly. Exactly. Lynn, thank you very much. Once again, the date on your event is May 13th,
Yes.
and we have
And the Dick Wagner Show is March 23rd.
Okay, great.
And it's down at the Motor City Soundstage. Get your tickets soon. It's selling out.
There you go. We're going to be right back. We're going to cut away just for a second. We're going to bring in Eric. Let's go to that channel 313.tv for the show low sound for a second, and we'll bring in Eric. Lynn, thank you very much for joining us.
It was a pleasure.
Hey, we are back here once again. We are here saving the Russell. This could be the last night. We are hoping that it's the not the last night. I don't think it's going to be. I think the people who have held over, such as yourself and yourself, who have been here quite some time, feel that it's not going to close. And you've done a lot.
Have you moved anything?
I have not moved a damn thing.
I
I don't
not move anything.
I don't move.
Nothing.
Unless I really have to. So it's really not
Can you
going.
feel it?
Yeah.
We're going nowhere.
So tell us a little bit about Scott and Eric, what you guys do down here at the Russell, and what's going on.
Well, we've been in the Russell since what, 2005-ish?
Okay.
2005?
Some- Yep.
Yeah,
A
long,
lot of
long
blood,
time.
sweat, tears.
Oh yes, let's not forget about. Oh, yes,
Stars,
let's not forget
all
about
kinds of
the
stuff.
other thing that a lot of the artists do come in and they enjoy the most is that they build out their studio. So not only did we start to build our businesses, but we also spent a lot of cash building out our studios. Like we just spent $2,500 to build a stage so it looked nice and professional.
Yeah.
You guys obviously
Renovations are key, man. You
Yeah.
know, that is the thing. When you come to the Russell, they're pretty much, here you go, do your own studio. So
You guys did, and it's
we
beautiful.
had about 7,000 square feet of do your own studio. So we are still doing our own studio,
We are
but
still doing
we love it here.
Right.
Yeah, we do love it here. The whole community. It's been an emotional roller coaster these past
It has,
Yeah.
it has. And like I said, we were
Seriously,
actually talking
man.
about that too. If anything that's been the hardest thing on us is like just being able to go forward. For example, as Lynn was talking about, if you got an event coming up and you don't know if this space is going to be here,
Exactly.
where are you? So they're kind of like, it's like a kind of a slow thing. And that's not good. I mean, here's, like, I myself as an independent artist, and as you guys, we almost live on a week-to-week, day-by-day basis. So
Job by
every little thing that goes down,
Yeah.
it affects our situation. And
I've had my shoots booked 2, 3, 4 weeks in advance.
There you go.
Where can I tell them? I've had them all canceled. Oh, we heard the Russ is on fire. I'm like, Russ is not on fire.
Right.
It's been really hard. I lost all my future business
Right.
for the next month at least until I can go back out and promote and say, I'm still
Yeah.
alive. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
We are not
And,
fired.
and the thing of it is now, you have to go out and we have to build again.
Right.
Once again, they're thinking that the place is closed. It's hard enough to get people down here. I've heard many times people saying, well, I thought this building was abandoned.
Oh,
Now that they've told the entire state of Michigan through the news and everything like that, hey, the Russell is vacant now and it's closing, it's like, how hard is that going to really be to get people back here now? It's going to be,
well,
Wow.
we gotta
It's
flip
gonna
it.
be
We gotta flip it.
Yeah.
We have to flip it because improvements will be made. We got the attention now.
Yep.
We have attention. That's the hardest thing to get is the attention.
Right.
Now we say,
Exactly.
stuff like this is what goes on in the Russell.
Yeah, this is
Come on.
what goes on. Just so you know, all this great creativity. Speaking of creativity, what do you got here, Mr. Eric? You got some of the stuff that you do?
No, I do sculpture, jewelry. Honestly, I find my own stones, cut them, polish them, make them into jewelry. Bones, feather, everything is like natural. I'm more of a naturalist than anything else.
Okay.
But this is my home. I mean, it might be a very industrial space, yes. I might enjoy going out into the woods and gathering all my materials,
Mm-hmm.
yes. But this is where I do it.
Right.
Right here.
Right.
In the heart of Detroit, in the heart of the Russell, and this, everything around here that's all becoming what the last week has produced for us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've become such a force, such a united front to everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've met so many people.
Yeah, that's
Even-
the hardest part. It's like,
Yeah.
look at that. It's like you meet all these great people. And
Yeah.
I guess a lot of people are like, well, why didn't you talk to your neighbors before? I'm like, this place is massive. I mean,
Oh
it's
my
like,
God.
and it's like we're artists, so we become moles, so we do our work for 20 hours a day, and then we go home and crash. But it's true, though. It finally brought us all out as artists, and I met all these great people, and now they're closed, or they moved, or it's like,
Yeah, well, you be here.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a like uncertainty is just
Yeah.
in my head. It's been hard to actually function this past week, not knowing what to do.
Oh, yeah.
I've spent.
Yeah.
I think I spent more time just wandering these halls.
Right.
Like,
Then
is this going to be the last time?
do
But,
any work.
I've walked these halls for 15 years.
Right.
It's fucked up.
It is.
You know, like this morning, I looked at the mirror in myself, and I'm like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna fight. Period.
Right.
Become a collective, and that's what we have become. We have become this collective during the last week.
Right.
And are we gonna lay down?
No! Nah.
We
Damn
will
right.
not lay down.
Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
That's right.
No.
Hell no. Thursday, you're going to be talking to Guy Gordon, too, so maybe you'll get some stuff.
4:45 Friday.
4:45
This
is Drive
is-
Home on WJR.
There you go.
The people of the Russell are very, very committed. We love our art.
Yep.
We love our craft. We love what we do. And
We love the
we
location.
love the location.
Yeah.
We don't
And
care.
the city
It's a
needs
little,
us.
it's a little
Yeah.
You know,
unclean.
period. It's a little unclean.
Yeah,
something.
that's why we
But
moved here,
That's
though.
why we moved here.
Exactly. That's the whole thing.
This character.
It's like
Exactly.
Gritty.
within
It
Detroit.
is Detroit.
Within Detroit, there's a certain amount of grit, And you know something? This grit is concentrated here
Mm-hmm.
in the Russell.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, where can you go where you can get paint flaking off the ceiling? Perfect. You know something? You're complaining about it? Don't eat it. Don't eat the paint chips. It's simple. I mean,
There's ways
really,
around.
There's ways around it.
Yes.
We
Definitely
are
ways around.
a group of people. We are artists. We are, I mean, we
Businesses,
love
all
what
the
we
above,
do.
yeah.
We're businesses. We do what we do.
Right.
We
We're the
do what
creative
we love.
thinkers.
But it is all about moving on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. And like I
With
said,
the fight, I believe,
Yeah.
we gotta start, not necessarily like fighting, we gotta start expanding.
If it doesn't
Exactly.
work out here, where do you guys plan on moving your, like, where would you relocate to? Like, where's the next?
that's the hardest part.
Where's
I
the
don't
next
know.
I
Your
don't know.
basement?
Yeah, exactly.
Basement, hey, my basement is available.
You know,
There we go, who knows,
Honestly,
man?
That's where I. That's where I started.
We haven't moved
in my
anything.
basement.
Right.
I mean, if I'm forced to move
Not
into
going
there,
right.
I don't want to do it. But hey,
Kind of hard to do business out of your basement, though.
it
You
is
know?
very.
It's a little creepier than the
It's
Russell.
kind of hard to put 300 people at a fundraiser in your basement.
Exactly. So, like I said, there's many, many things that are lost here tonight. Obviously, you guys are part of what is going on here, and it's
Oh,
affecting
we're not
you.
lost.
But we're not going to
We're
lose.
not lost.
We're not going to lose.
Not lost.
That's right. We're not going to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys have any events coming up that you want to let anybody know about besides the one that
We have the
Lynn-
Passion Art Whimsy coming up,
Yeah.
and then on Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday,
Right.
4:45.
No, Thursday at 4:45.
Thursday,
I-
4:45.
The-
I don't know
Right,
what day
oh,
it
my
is,
God.
this has just been a lot on me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This last whole week has been an emotional roller coaster.
Scott's
Up
tired.
and down
4:45
and up and
Thursday.
down.
Okay.
4:45 Thursday. We're on WJR on the drive home with Guy Gordon,
There you go.
who was
Nothing like coffee,
formerly
but-
Channel 4. So everybody tune in. They're going to cover, hopefully it'll be good news because tomorrow is the hearing.
The big day.
They won't tell us what time. It would be really nice if somebody could tell us what time
And
the
There you
plays.
go.
hearing
I'm
is
sure
Room
we'll watch
watching
tomorrow.
them.
But that seems to be a mystery, even though it's supposed to be public knowledge. So if somebody from the city could let all of the artists know. And that's the other thing that really kind of all of us are really angry about is
Lack of communication.
they
Yeah.
took all of our
The lack
email
of
addresses and
everything.
told us they would keep us abreast of everything that's going on, and we've gotten nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Mm.
So
David Bell.
So once again, you're giving the artists a raw deal, and you're giving people who started their business in Detroit, mind you, to make Detroit look a little better, so to speak.
Right?
A lot.
Early years of
Before
2000 and
anybody
maybe
else
before.
wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. Before you see all
Before
the Woodward Avenue.
Before I had to get my
Before-
steak shake or whatever the fuck
Right,
that is,
exactly.
and mile long.
Exactly.
Remember
Way
the
before
shake?
that.
No.
So, and that's
We
the
were
thing.
here.
It's like,
Yep.
yeah, it's like a
And
lot
now
of
we
people.
suffer for
Yeah.
15
For
years, you
all
know,
that.
of it's not a good place.
And
not
it's
a good
true
place.
though. It's
It is
just
a good
the
place.
main thing is like building up your business. It takes a
Correct.
bit of a minute,
Hmm.
and it takes a lot of
And
when it
lot
comes
of
to
money.
building it up.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
even tell customers once again, yeah, come on down to Detroit. A lot of people are still like, oh no, I don't know about that, but it takes that.
Yeah.
It takes people to say, yeah.
Yep.
When we did, which I always loved here, they had the open houses. We had the small business expo here. It always brought a different kind of
Bazaar.
people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the bazaar.
Like
People's Art
well, the,
Fest.
the People's Art Fest.
Yeah, yeah,
That
you were
was
part of that.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, for 5 years, we brought thousands of people down here. Thousands of people.
Yeah.
I mean, there were bands, there were food vendors,
in the parking lot, people
and
are
you name it. And all of a sudden, it just collapsed.
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah.
Inappropriations, miscommunications. What was the deal?
And that's stuff that really could be saving the Russell now, I feel. Imagine if this was, imagine if 15 years later, which it would have been approximately,
Yeah.
you have 1 million people now that are involved in this artist, people, worldwide recognition. And we'll even go as far as the International Dirty Show, which is an international event.
Here.
It draws people
Yeah.
to the city of
Definitely.
Detroit. Just happened here. So here you go. You're just pushing all this out with certain things that we can all work together on.
Yeah.
You know? Well, gentlemen, I want
But
to, you know,
that's one of the things that I think all of this turmoil has caused.
right.
That we have become one. We
Right.
have become a group. We have become a consortium.
Cool.
That, sorry, man,
It's good.
we're strong.
We are
Yeah, we're gonna
strong.
We
sit
are
down.
strong.
Website, Facebook, you guys want to just put out there real quick, let everybody know?
All right, ScottSpraguePhotography.com.
There you
Pretty
go.
good. My name.
You,
Yeah.
just get out, say
Eric Geiner.
Google it.
Google him up, man, he's famous, yeah.
Fading Light Industries, you name it, but no, I'm just me, dude.
That's where you gotta be, man. Check out some stuff.
I like that necklace.
There you go. Once again, Scott and Eric, make some noise there. We'll be right back. We got
Off
some
the
more
artist.
people here, man. We got Lavamoth and their music video coming up right after this. We'll be right back. And we are back here at Tune In Tuesdays. Yes.
We've got a great audience today.
I
It's like power to the people. Everybody's excited. They're
I
energetic,
know.
like,
It
this
doesn't
is
seem like we're
cool.
leaving, but we have to. Later on, we're going to be bringing up Lavamoth, and they got their new music video, Drifter. If you haven't seen it yet, it's amazing. They got aliens and all kinds of.
I mean,
crazy
the
stuff.
first music video is awesome. This is like the follow-up.
Yeah.
To the first music video.
Exactly. So we're going to be
So
debuting
cool.
that video tonight, so don't go anywhere. Once again, that is Lavamoth, and they're
Yeah.
going to be doing some stuff at Hash Bash and all kinds of good stuff. But
So
right now,
I'm new to meet you, and I'm Kelley Jean. Like, I haven't even. Mark, damn, your hand's big. You got a big ass hand. Mark, what's your last name, Mark?
Crouton. I've been here 29 years.
Mark
I don't
Guado.
know.
29 years.
Good.
Good
29
Italian
years.
name.
It is.
So you were here before Dennis was here when the Helmsleys on.
When the Helmsleys owned this place, it was tight, beautiful. They had,
Yeah.
and then the.
So
River
Leanne, she
Swan-
made up for that whole thing. How does she want to get any tax problems again? I'm
They
sure.
had a person come every quarter from New York, and as long as the place was looking good, they had a union workforce.
Okay.
It's freaking awesome.
So they had their shit together.
It's sure
Yeah.
good.
Right.
You remember that, Scott? We just had, were you only here during the?
I was only here
Dennis
during
times?
Dennis years. Me and Dennis kind of came in, and he was a couple years before me.
So back then, it was,
Back in the
there
good
was,
old days.
well, no, these are the good old days. These are the good old days, really, because this has given me a totally new appreciation for my studio. As I go through there, today, man, I just tore through it, and I got some of my old projects out, and you know what? I'm just gonna hit what I'm good at. My
So
core.
what like I'm just now meeting you. What exactly do you do? What's your studio?
Well, I dug some chairs out that I used to make,
Okay.
and I have a lot more parts laying around too. I got those all out, and they're all mortised and ready to go. Chippendale, I don't know if you're into that, but I used to build all kinds of weird stuff, but I settled on mahogany.
Right.
So
So you
I-
make a lot of furniture and stuff like
See, I think
Yeah, and then I
Chippendale,
got-
and I think of a stripper. So,
Yeah!
you're talking to the wrong
I've heard that. And then I got involved in automotive displays, and I kind of poured myself out to that because the money's good.
Well, yeah,
You
absolutely.
got health insurance and
Yeah.
there's budgets, and you're
Yeah.
not working by yourself,
Right.
working on chairs, by yourself.
Right.
You can't have an off day,
Right.
And it worked out for a long time, and I kind of let some of those projects go to the wayside. And this whole thing has really brought me back to my core.
Wow.
Two things happened, that, and the other thing is I move on my schedule. So
Yeah,
that
sure.
means that there has to be a plan B. And up until now, since I got so comfortable here,
Yeah.
there was no plan B. There didn't need to be a plan B. Now we need to have a plan B.
Yeah.
Right.
So that is going to require some resources, put in bank or whatever,
Right.
Yeah.
to give you a confident feel in case something goes south. But when something went south this time, we got together. We went downtown Thursday.
Yeah.
We went downtown Friday
Right.
to a very organized meeting, and they had no idea how many people would show up, how well spoken everybody was, how
Right.
committed to this place and the city of Detroit. Like I said to him, you're not going to find more city boosters than were in that room.
Yeah.
Where?
Exactly.
No.
And
No, that's true. That's absolutely true. And I want to thank you for being the spokesperson, because like, here's the thing, it's like,
everybody added to
yeah,
it.
but here's the thing, it's like a lot of these people, in a sense, that went down there, you know, as a lot of people thought, it was like, oh, they're your typical artists, they're not going to really say anything, and if they say anything, it's just going to sound dumb. But we did. We went down there with a lot of our facts and we almost sounded like good lawyers in the sense of like, hey, man, we just want to know
Is
why
there
is
such
this
a
going
thing?
down? Yeah. And I think they were just kind of taken back. I think
They were.
I don't think they think, one, we were going to show up, and number two, have educated questions about, hey, you just
Plus,
can't do this.
with the news media there saying, oh man, these people have been here over 20 years. These people do
40
this, they do
years.
that.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at all the people that were there, the combined
Effort, yeah.
right
Yeah.
of their stay here is magnificent, and we've been paying all this time. We had faith in the center. Now they tell us we can't have faith in the center. We
Right.
shouldn't have had faith in the center.
Right.
Well, we know that that's semantics, and we know that there's a different political reality
Right.
than our reality. We just want to
Agenda.
work and make stuff and enjoy it,
Right.
and that's what we do here.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part.
We're industrial. We build things. We do things.
Well, yeah. I mean, where else are you going to do this? Where else are you going to have the space? You know, people come from around the country here to my place, and they're like, "Man, you have got it made, man. You got a great place. This is great. It's unusual. It's an unusual building. It's a courtyard. You know, you can have security. You can drive into it. Because if you go around here looking to buy a building on your own, you're going to get killed.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing,
That's
I
just the
want
way
to
it
bring
is.
across.
I don't give a shit how tough you are, how many
Exactly.
guns you have, or anything like that.
I want to totally bring this across, and we mentioned it earlier. It's like, here you are, you and people that have been here for a very long time, you kept this building from becoming a decrepit building in Detroit. And look at how quickly it changed. As soon as the tenants were out, the gangs downstairs on floor 3 have gang marked the entire floor. And that's what's going to happen. The gangs will start to override these buildings. You need tenants in these buildings. They're helping you secure a building like this so it doesn't turn into the back.
I think that's one of the points we brought up Friday, was like, you have put this all over the media now. Everybody knows that we're going to be leaving, but we're going to be leaving our equipment here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just an invitation.
Dude, all the gang guys are
Come
just...
take
That's
my
so
shit.
true.
I
I
collect
didn't
it.
even think
Oh,
about
it's
that.
so true.
Yeah.
I mean, the gang
It's like how
guys...
Kim Kardashian posted her flashy jewelry
Oh,
and then she got robbed
absolutely.
in Paris.
These guys are taggers.
Yeah, once they see
Yeah.
my flashy table saw, man, they're coming for it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Flashy jewelry doesn't make a damn bit of difference
Right.
around here.
I
But
know.
a table saw,
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's what you need to make stuff.
And that's the thing too. It's like all these taggers are sitting there watching the news, and this is a prime piece of real estate to tag. Like I said, you go right downstairs, they've already tagged up the Coke machine. And you would never have these issues when you had, you know, hundreds and hundreds of people around this building.
Been here for years.
Yeah, I mean, this helps out the city of Detroit. When nobody cared about this, we were here in a sense. We were here protecting a space that could have easily become drug-filled, gang-ridden, and just decrepit like the pack.
Well, people
Like
like,
for
people
free.
like Scott and
Yeah.
myself and you guys, people come to this building and they say, hey man, this is pretty cool. I want to get involved. So they become tenants.
Yeah.
They contribute their money, their time, and their soul to the place.
I'll tell you the best compliment I got. I told you the other day, the best compliment I got, I was unloading some artwork. We were putting in some guy's van, saying goodbye to one of my friends here, loading up, and this other guy comes around the corner. He's like, wow, I recognize that smooth voice. I can't believe it's you. You're the guy who introduced me to the Russell Industrial Center.
Right.
Literally, what an odd thing that was, and that guy being on point at the same time in my life with him, and him saying, wow, I'm here because of you. And we're all like that. We've all mentioned the Russell Industrial, and what a great place it is and stuff like that, because it just is, you know?
Right on. And I think it's just like I mentioned earlier, it's given me I've always appreciated it, don't get me wrong, but you know what, now I'm just going to carve a little bit different path.
Right.
I've got projects that I'm going to do, and that's just the way it is. I'm
So you are staying, you are just...
Definitely.
Yeah, okay, good. Still gonna keep going.
United we stand.
That's right.
Right.
Still gonna
The
keep
artists.
going. business in Detroit and everything like that. So,
Well, sure.
what do you have coming up? Anything like that? Or?
I got that the stadium. Going to
Okay.
be doing some of the locker rooms there and the loge level and the galleries.
Cool.
So that should be cool. That'll keep me busy for a bit.
I believe so.
And I'm just going to come back and work here because it's so close. It's 4 minutes away
There you go.
from this place. I can get
And
done
you
there.
can show your art at Fashion Art Whimsy in May.
Really?
There you go. See?
Nice.
See how easily you're connected and networking? Just like that.
Well, there used to be so many galleries in downtown Detroit. I don't know if you remember Focus Gallery,
Yep.
Detroit Artist Market.
Yep.
Yep.
Then, of course, the best, which was in my term, the Willis.
Yeah.
And then next to Hudson's, there was Galleria Villegas, and my very first show was at Space Gallery, little tiny place next to Villegas. It's all closed up now. But we used to have, and then the Salvation Army building behind the old Hudson's building. That was a great place to show your work.
Right.
Cool.
Right.
We just don't have, and Two South, oh my God, I've gotten plastered there so many times. Two South Gallery on Griswold was a
Right.
great
But a
place.
lot of this stuff has not been lost, and this place kind of has that opportunity
Right.
on every level. I mean, you can, there's certain things that have gone the way, but we can always bring them back again. I think the People's Arts
Cyclical, man.
Festival,
You're
was an amazing event here. I think done again, it can be
Do it
done
again.
again. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And what hasn't been created here should be created here. It's that kind of a space. I mean, you can openly do a lot of things.
Right on. And I think what's happened here is everybody pulling together and getting together. We have really never been this, because there's always a transition of people.
Oh yeah.
We always say, hey, how you doing? But now we're all like, oh my God, let's have food or something like that now. Let's drink, let's get together.
Well, I think that's what
Yes,
it was. It
Rabbi.
was strange because,
Rabbi.
in a sense, we are artists. We'll get into our little zone. We come in, hello, goodbye, kind of days. And I think we're just kind of pitted up against a strange situation. that we're able to do,
You are so right in that, because your comfort zone can turn into your fucking prison. I'm sorry, I just.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
You can
That's
turn
a fun.
deep, man.
You are.
Wow, I gotta write that down.
Point that motherfucker.
Put that in like a pamphlet or something, or maybe a trifold.
Tattoo in our
Rabbi.
Now, what is the rabbi now, real quick? What was that?
Rabbi is Russell Artists Businesses
And initiative. Okay, there you
That's
go.
nice.
And it is. It's a combination of all that, and I think that was the true thing that really went on to the city. Was all of a sudden there wasn't these just typical artists or just typical businesses. These were people that are really passionate about the city of
They're
Detroit
actually
and what they do.
business
And it's
people,
cool.
not just
Yeah,
hippies
yeah.
creating art. We're business people.
Yeah, and that's I love for that because of the fact of like, there are artists out there that are really kind of sort of looking for us because we're kind of on point doing things.
Sure.
I couldn't imagine. It's
Yeah.
like if you start in an artist world, you're on your own.
And I think now that everybody's, more or less together and cognizant of each other, where everybody's studio is and whatnot.
Right.
When we have shows or openings, or we have like my bands upstairs, or
Exactly.
and we're
Make
trying to
it
promote
better.
each other's work.
Hell
right?
yeah.
That's what we need to do. We need to
Right.
dig in and support everybody.
So if they
all
find
about the
for
art.
us tomorrow, they've created that's a silver lining.
If they do what tomorrow?
If they find in our favor that we can stay tomorrow,
Well, they can really only find one way, really, now at this point, right?
in our favor.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah. We ain't going out,
What are we gonna do now?
But
Nowhere.
this has united
Extend
us,
the
so
apple and
that's
then
our
take it away.
cup half.
You're gonna get rid of this TV show that promotes the city of Detroit, just like that. You're gonna get rid of this guy who's running the business. These people's businesses. Come on, these are
Do you
people
have a
working hard.
website where people can find you or your work or anything? Or
No, of course not. I only make websites for other people.
Well-
Myself, what are you kidding me? It's
I mean,
like
how
a
can somebody
cobbler
find
with no goddamn shoes.
how can somebody prices to get in touch
So
with
that's
you to
what
get
I-
something done?
My email's on the general thing, and I'll put something up.
Okay.
Put something up.
All
I'm on the
right,
6th
well.
floor. You can just come in.
Plus, we'll make
Yeah.
this show a natural.
There you go. Once again, Mark here, longtime resident here at the Russell Industrial. 28 years?
Studio 629.
29!
Right.
Yeah! Well, thank you very much, sir. And
Thank you. It was
Jump up,
nice
yeah.
meeting you.
coming up right after this, we're going to bring up Lavamoth and we're going to show their new music video right after this. Once again, Save the Russell
Hashtag
Tune
Save the
In
Russell.
Tuesday! Well, it's been a hell of a night down here at the Russell Industrial Center. We learned a lot of things. We met a lot of great people once again, and we got another great individual here. It is the lead singer from Lavamoth, Kevin. My phone is Kevin Lavamoth.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go.
You can call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner.
There
That's
you
right.
go. That's the way it always is. So, man, I'm looking at the band here, and you got a great thing going. I'm telling you right now, man. I mean, we went many times. We've had the after parties because you've had your space here at the Russell Industrial Center. So we're always treated at the end of the show to a Lavamoth after
Yeah,
party.
we would go.
That's the highlight of my Tuesday night. Let me
I
tell ya.
know.
Did you guys move out?
I just moved my shit back up here.
Did
There
you?
you See, we're in, we're out again, we're in
No,
again.
I'm not, you know what, man? Like, I'm not the kind of dude that's like gonna panic. So I'm just gonna like ride this out. We're gonna see what happens. But
Right.
you know what? I'm a gambling man by nature. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. And
Man, you look
I
like that
say
guy.
that we will be here.
Yep.
I'm confident about this. I'm even gonna pound my fist one more time on the table to tell you.
Yeah,
so-
How confident you are about this.
Listen, I want you to put the speaker very close to your body.
I think I've heard this
Take
before.
this speaker down and put it between your legs as I
There
say
you go.
these words. We will be back.
We're
and
not
we
going
will
anywhere.
we were not going anywhere. We never were going anywhere.
Speaking of,
And I want to tell y'all something. Lavamoth has got a fantastic new video for our part 2 of our rock and roll space series. Y'all are gonna dig it. It's a fantastic video directed by Mr. Wayne Crouton. He is fantastic. We are really excited to premiere this video on this show. Kelley Jean, VJ Stroke and Fold. God bless them. Love these people. They are.
I love you too,
Oh
but
my God! Yeah.
I wanted to just ask
This
you
video
some
was also
general
made in-
questions.
here we go. General questions. Okay.
Like Lavamoth, how the hell did you guys begin Lavamoth?
Oh man, well that's a long story. Well, you know what?
You know, like-
Is my old
What the
childhood
hell
chum involved?
happened?
Well, you know what? I've been jamming with Mick for a long
Yeah.
time, and Wayne and Mick have jammed together a long time. So we figured there's all kinds of long times here if we put them all together.
It's
It'll
gotta
be a
work out.
longer time, man.
That's right.
And you know what? I gotta say, being up here in the Russell has been the fucking game changer for Lavamoth. It really has.
Really?
We rewrote the book here. We've changed up pretty much everything about our sound, everything of our approach of what we're doing. We're really excited to present new sounds in a modern fashion for you all out there that want it. So we're
No,
gonna,
you do. I mean, you have. I mean, we'll
It's
just
cool.
kind of take that.
Guitar
Yeah.
and synthesizer at the
You had
same
that,
time.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
It's
70s kind
So
of
good.
deep purplish kind of thing, but you got your new little twist going. And like I
Yeah,
said, you're
yeah.
covering 3 angles in the band. You're not only playing guitar, you're doing the keyboards, and you're singing.
It's kind of like this. If you pat your head around
Yeah.
your belly, it's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Let me
He's
tell
that
you.
guy.
Got a rig.
I play organ with my right hand. I play guitar with my left hand and synth, and I'm the singer of this band. And I'm hopefully the spokesperson. And I wanted to say, how excited I am to do this and show this video to everybody because we worked really hard on it, and we've got another awesome release coming next month. So stay tuned. This next video is gonna blow your fucking mind.
And it was shot here at the Russell Industrial Center.
Everything we do.
There you go.
Is made in-house here. We do all our video, all our production stuff here in this place. If it wasn't for this place, we never would have gotten this done. So, you know, I can't say enough about what this place means to myself and speaking on behalf of my good buddies from Lavamoth here, man. This place is everything to us, man. We're fucked without it. So, you know, we're gonna hang on, you know, as long as we fucking can here, but I don't plan on going anywhere, you know? I mean, the city of Detroit can't even get rid of squatters in people's houses. Okay? Do this.
Right.
So
You know,
we need to stage an art in.
Yeah, basically,
You
yeah.
know,
We
and
should-
if they
really
wanna,
should.
you know,
We did it in Oakland. We should stage an art in.
Yeah.
well, in Oakland, I will say this.
Not that Oakland. An art in where it was a another space, and the artist wouldn't leave, and the community rallied.
Are we
And
talking about Oakland, California? Or are we
Oakland,
talking about?
California, but it was a different space, and they did an art in, and they brought water in, and they had generators, and it was.
I don't think it's gonna get that deep. I think tomorrow we're gonna get some good news from the city.
I'm with this guy. Let me just say one more thing. We've got to remain positive. If we're just gonna go, we could go in the corner and fucking cry, but that's not gonna do any good, you
That's
know.
why we're
And
here
nobody.
tonight.
That's not the Detroit way. We don't do shit like that. You know, everybody here is pretty fucking tough, man. And we've been through a lot. Everybody that lives here knows. So we're just gonna persevere. We're gonna be rocking on Thursday. We're gonna be rocking on
Now
next
you gotta
Tuesday.
get coming up. You gotta get coming up.
We got a lot of stuff coming up. Okay.
Actually, let's talk about that when we come back from the music video. They got such a great music video, they got aliens and everything. Once we come back from that, we'll let everybody know what's going on, so they'll stick around. So stick around. Go check it out right now. We're gonna show you what Drifter, right? Drifter.
This is a song called Drifter. We'll premiere right here, folks.
Alright. Were any animals injured?
Engineering, looks like we've got a reactor leak on deck 5. We're gonna have to shut it down for containment. Manual control is offline. Gentlemen, we're gonna have to evacuate. Have you transported immediately.
Wayne did it, man.
Man.
He is the Marty Scorsese of Lavamoth.
Love it.
Man, that's a hell of a title right there.
God damn, he's good. So.
My favorite Lavamoth memory is, remember when we did that like weird Halloween show at Translove?
Yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Well, when I walked in, you guys were on stage, and I went in the back and I started getting ready and stuff, and I just remember being in the bathroom getting ready and thinking like, damn, who's ever on stage, they sound good as shit right now. Like, who the fuck is that? Like, seriously.
That was cool. No, I had a good time there. You know, I wish we could have done more shows there.
I
but,
know.
It is what it is. I know that there's some other issues over there. But,
You know how that can be, the drama of Detroit.
Yeah.
That could be a soap opera in itself.
So the band name, like, who came up with Lavamoth and why?
Okay.
What is that?
You know what? A friend of ours, John Spurrier, actually came up with that band name. We had a list of like, I don't know, 100+ band names from like kind of cool,
Brainstorming.
kind of cool to absolutely
You'll never be as
absurd.
big as
Right.
So, I mean, you know,
What was the
running-
worst one on the list?
Oh,
Do you remember?
fuck, I can't even remember, you know, but I like Lavamoth because it was 8 letters, and it, you know, and it kind of
It's
like,
catchy.
it looked cool in any font. Like, for
Yeah.
example, if y'all notice my
There you
t-shirt,
go.
even in the Metallica font,
Why
it-
can't I have a t-shirt?
you can
I
have
want
a
t-
t-shirt.
I want
I've got a little
t-shirt.
small for you, I think,
Yeah.
somewhere, I think. So, you know, that's how that came about, and, you know, if anybody out there has ever tried to come up with a band name, you know how fucking hard that is. God
Yeah.
damn, that was hard. So we settled on that, and really also because it looks cool in every font on the font generator.
So it's all about the font.
So it doesn't sound really didn't have like a deep meaning.
No,
it was just
not
like
really.
the font was cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
it
pretty
was-
cool.
It looked.
That's an AC/DC movie. Yeah, we're named after the thing on the back.
See,
It
I
looks
see
good in
what
the
you're
AC/DC
saying.
font. You should see it. It looks cool. So.
But then I'll tell you what, like when I hear the name Lavamoth, I think of a lava lamp and moths to a flame and like cool shit. And it kind of represents like what you guys are, you know, like the lava lamp
I
and the
think that
fucking
came
like
to
the
define
old
Spurzo's
70s thing.
And
And
like the band colors are black, orange, and red.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the
it's
deal.
so lava-y.
Yeah, wait to see. We've
I love
got some
it.
other really cool video stuff coming up that's gonna have some really good lava shots in there.
Now,
Yeah.
now you have another video. You have another video out called "Moving On," and in between that, there's this wicked video you guys do. Is that one out? It wasn't. You guys aren't even in the music video.
That's coming out next month.
Oh,
That's
okay.
gonna be our next. That's
Ooh.
gonna be.
Is it that cartoon one?
It's
Yeah.
the cartoon.
Oh, I saw it.
See that
I saw
one?
it.
If that
Oh,
doesn't
I
fuck
got
with your
to
head,
see
then I don't know what. That's
Yeah.
So
that.
cool.
That
Later this month.
it's gonna be. No, we're gonna put it out. I think next in March we're gonna put that out, and we're gonna put that out probably around the middle of the month. And the single's called "Feeling Kind of Stoned," and I think it's gonna fucking blow people's fucking minds. It blows my mind every time I see it, and it's my shit. So
I
there you go.
searched for it.
It ain't
I
out
didn't
yet.
see-
Yeah, it's not out yet, but
Right, I searched for it.
So feeling
Okay,
kind of
you guys
stoned.
see
that's gonna be the next one. And
Speaking of hash bash,
oh yeah, let's get to that.
Are you performing?
We are
Ooh,
performing.
what time?
We're performing. What time are we performing? We don't know
We're
yet.
on schedule.
Probably in the early afternoon.
Between 12 and 5.
Yeah, probably right around there. But you know, if you're gonna be at Hash
So maybe
Bash,
just come over and inject me with some fucking Red Bull or
yeah,
something.
right.
That's
No,
right,
No
yeah.
problem. We'll get you up.
Or I need
I
help.
Monroe Street Fair.
I usually don't wake up till after 3, so this is gonna be a problem for
Right,
me. So,
right,
I-
yeah, you're on a Kelley
Sounds
Jean
like-
schedule. There you
No,
go.
I'm like a noonish. I'm like a noob.
I'm like a hard 2:30.
Or
You're gonna be
2:30.
nice and sleepy.
Yeah, exactly.
All on your mind.
We used to jam in my living room before we moved up here because we couldn't find a space, and these guys would show up around 3:30, and I'd still be in my jammies. And I'd wake up and I'd be like, okay, let's get to it, man. You know, fucking, I'd have my rainbow trout pajamas, and no, we were doing
I love hearing a grown man say jammies.
I love jammies. If I'm not here, I'm in my jammies.
There
So.
you go.
Jam it up, your jammies.
Yeah, you know, I don't believe in pants. Let me
There you
tell you.
go. So now,
Yeah,
you got a gig coming up real soon here.
We got a lot of gigs coming
All right,
up, and this is the deal. Let me give y'all a rundown.
All right, here you go. The Lavamoth by now.
March 16th. It's a new cool fucking venue in Ferndale called the Wild Orchid. I do believe it's called. It's
So
in
like a strip
Ferndale.
club.
I think it actually is a disco dancing
It
club
was
on
a
the
disco,
weekend.
yeah, it was a disco.
That's what it is. On
Yeah.
the weekends, it's disco dancing.
Yeah.
You know, you got your John Travolta suit.
Yeah.
You know, you got your white suit. You got your disco moves, the polyester. But on Thursdays, we're gonna be doing rock and roll there, and they just installed a badass new PA. And so it looks like a really cool club. Anyway, moving on. April 1st, we got the Hash Bash, which is gonna be.
What's the date on the Wild Market?
March 16th. Did I not say that?
Yeah,
March
yeah.
16th.
You did.
Okay, March 16th. If I didn't say that.
I think it's a Thursday too.
And
So April 1st.
April 1st is going to be Hash Bash. Fantastic. It's Monroe Street Fair. If you've been there before, you know what the deal is. We're really excited to play that. It'll be our first time. Moving right along, April 14th, we are appearing at the Loving Touch in Ferndale. Y'all, that's I love being massaged. That's gonna be real cool. We're really looking forward to playing there again. Great PA, really cool venue, dig it. Next week, we're gonna be playing. After that, we're playing with these cats called the Mound Builders from Lafayette, Indiana.
The Mound Builders?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Alright.
You heard it here first, folks. They're called the Mound Builders, and we're gonna be playing with them April 22nd at the Lager House, PJ's Lager House in Detroit on Michigan Avenue. So that should be equally as fantastic. Moving right along into May, we are playing May 18th with these cats from I believe Delaware. What the fuck are these guys called?
That's what they're called.
Yeah.
That's all right, man. You got it out there.
Anyway, this will be posted when they just put out a really great video too. And it escapes me right now, but like I'm telling you, we will be posting this because it's this video. These guys hit us up. They're from Delaware, super cool dudes. We'll be playing with them at May 18th at the New Dodge, and that will be a Thursday show. So I want everybody to fucking like blow off work on Friday and come Thursday night to see this show.
Yeah,
you will not be disappointed. I
Or just
guarantee
be
you.
a
It'll
real
really-
team, be able to do both.
Or just take a halfie, one of the two. Just call in the morning and show up in the afternoon or something. Whatever you got to do. You know, take a personal day.
And we're totally recommending this band. I mean, I'm into rock and roll, metal, all the above, and you get all the taste with these guys, and then right?
Yeah.
I mean, highly recommended. So if you get a
Very
chance
cool.
to go see them at any of the venues, make sure you do so. We got to get going though. Is there any more website real quick you want to throw out?
I wanted to say, please like us on the Facebook.
There you go.
And somebody's got their phone happening. That's cool.
Live
Lavamoth,
for you.
Facebook.com. Like it. And we also got a little Reverb Nation page, Lavamoth.
Just Google
Do
Lavamoth.
that. Yeah, do this. We got a lot of cool shit coming up. We got a lot of really cool videos that we make here in-house at the Russell. And we will continue to make videos here.
Once again, we're going to continue on Tune In Tuesdays. We'll be back here next Tuesday. We want to thank everybody for stopping by tonight. I know. We got to thank Lynn. We want to thank Eric. We want to thank Scott. We want to thank Mark up there. All been here. We want to thank Lavamoth, and we want to thank you for watching us live here on Tuesday. And we want to thank the elevator guy. And we want to thank all the artists here at the Russell Industrial Center. We're not going anywhere. We're going to keep our show here. It's easy to do. We like it, and we love the people.
We're
going to have that on in.
We
Once
love
again,
you.
make sure you're checking them out this Thursday. Guy Gordon, we're going to be talking about it on his show, WJR 445. Check out all the stuff that's going on, and make sure you're keeping aware of what's really going on here at the Russell Industrial Center. Kelley Jean, myself, VJ Sorgville, we got to go.